Thank you, sir, Shri B.M. Shah. It is time now for extending floral welcome to Dr. Kalam. May I request Shri Sudhir Mehta, Vice President of Ahmedabad Education Society, to offer floral welcome to Dr. Kalam. I would now request Shri Praful Anubhai, Chairman of Board of Management, Ahmedabad University, to present the memento, a token of appreciation and love from Ahmedabad University to Dr. Kalam. This token is actually the book of memoirs of Ahmedabad Education Society and Ahmedabad University's journey so far. We are happy that this book will go in the personal library of Dr. Kalam, and it will keep reminding him of Ahmedabad University and the burly Brownie Students' Battalion shaping up in this university. I now invite Shri Praful Anubhai to deliver welcome address.
Respected Dr. Kalam, members of the Board of Governors and Board of Management of Ahmedabad University, faculty of the colleges of Ahmedabad University and Ahmedabad Education Society, students, friends, ladies and gentlemen. Exactly a year ago, the 75-year-old banyan tree sprouted a branch. It has taken root now. Ahmedabad University, sponsored by the Ahmedabad Education Society, is a year old today. 50 years back, a few of us had the privilege of going to a great university of the world. Today, a larger number aspire such education. Yet, even this number is a fraction of a percent of total number of students seeking world-class education. Foreign education has heavy costs, financial, social, cultural. It is with this concern that the Ahmedabad University was founded. We felt that there is value to having exposure to other culture, but the cost was too high. Hence, we came up with the strategy of providing global education at local cost, context, and ethos. As a first step, we have designed an admission policy which is transparent, merit-based, and means-blind. We promise the students up front that if they secure admission on merit, and if they have problems of means, we will provide the financial aid. And I am happy to announce that this year, in the first year batch, we have so far provided financial aid to more than 60 students, covering 67% of their tuition fee. This has been done with the support from the UN Metta Trust of the Torrent Group. As it commonly recognized now, we felt that our education is creating a memory overload and little mind stretch. In these days of universal access to all information at almost no cost, memory testing has no place. It is mind stretch which is the key to education. Hence, we came up with the central motto of igniting spirit of inquiry. Our logo spells it out. It says, Pari Prashnena Samruddhihi. What it means is the way to growth and self-development is to ask questions from all sides of an issue. We therefore introduced trimester system and continuous evaluation. 1 year has passed and the feedback from students, faculty and parents has been very encouraging. We find that the biggest challenge is to find good faculty which shares this philosophy. We have therefore initiated a scheme under which bright students with scholastic aptitude, achievements and inclination are selected for award of fellowship. This award will provide them with a stipend of Rs 7,500 per month for 2 years to pursue their postgraduate studies. Beyond that, we will also facilitate their doctoral studies. We hope that out of those who avail of this fellowship, at least some will choose to join the academic fraternity of Ahmedabad University. We started with 5 colleges and 2 schools, Amrut Modi School of Management and the School of Computer Studies. In the coming 3 years, we plan to add a Center for Innovation and Entrepreneurship, a School of Technology and Life Sciences, School of ICT, and a couple of other initiatives. Apart from this, we plan to start many innovative programs. Basic education is about 3R. Higher education is about 3H, head, heart, and hand. Head means the quality of analytical thinking and rational approach. Heart means sensitivity to values. Hand means dignity of labor and doing things oneself. Integrating these three in higher education transforms students to become mature citizens and active economic agents in the society. Innovation in concept, design and delivery will drive our efforts in building a great university. On this day, I am reminded of the famous lines of poet Robert Frost. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. So we are extremely fortunate to have Dr. Kalam with us today on this very auspicious day, and he had brought the much needed rains to us. This city was parched, and he has brought these rains. It has been the wettest day of the season. Apart from the highest office of the country, which he has adorned with great distinction, and his great scientific achievements, Dr. Kalam is an educationist at heart. His ideas and actions have inspired millions of people. I remember in the year 2002, delivering a lecture here at the AMA, he subtly defined the social values on which India is built. In fact, he is the epitome of the 3H which I mentioned. We salute him.
Thank you very much, Sir Shri Praful Bhai. Let me now invite the fellow students one by one, and I request Dr. Kalam to please do the honors and confer the first set of Ahmedabad University fellowships to these students. First, I would invite Mr. Pratik Yagnik, who will now become a fellow in the HL Institute of Commerce. Parth Yagnik. Next, I would invite Ms. Dhwani Bosmia. Dhwani is also going to become the fellow with HL Institute of Commerce. Next is Mr. Aditya Bhatt, who is going to become the fellow with B.K. Majumdar Institute of Business Administration. And lastly, I would request Mr. Darshan Kansara, who will become a fellow with AES ICS. Thank you very much, sir, for bestowing the fellowships. I now request the Vice President of Ahmedabad Education Society, Shri Sudhir Mehta, to address the gathering.
Respected Dr. Abdul Kalam, former President of India, member of the Board of Governors and Board of Management of Ahmedabad University, ladies and gentlemen. Ahmedabad Education Society was established in 1935, inspired by Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, the first Deputy Prime Minister of India. The founding leaders including Seth Kasturbai Lalbhai, Sri Amratlal Hargovindas, and Sri G.V. Mavlankar, the first Speaker of the Indian Parliament. The promoters of AES were recognized as a nationalist